Dude.
Oh, I don't have my computadora.
Ah, all right.
What a dick.
Whew. All right, so when we go, we're gonna have to tell stories, and I gotta get me
And
funny
warn
and
about
shit?
the high
Yeah.
winds.
Do you think it's cool on YouTube to have a wet T-shirt contest live?
Why not?
I don't know.
Can
They
you
might
breastfeed on
demonetize
YouTube?
us.
Do they have like?
I don't know if you can breastfeed on YouTube or not.
They might. I bet they have a instructional video.
I hope they do. Hey everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars, and it's Sunday, the Sunday before Cridman, and we're going to tell you all sorts of great Cridman stories, and we're going to talk about Cridman songs today, and we're going to tell you it's a Cridman miracle.
It is a Cridman miracle, and I can't believe it that we're this close to Cridman.
I know, dude. It feels like it's
like most years,
Tuesday
it feels like
or something.
Cridman will never come,
Dude.
and this year, Cridman is just around the corner.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, so today, so I don't know if the last time you guys saw in the reveal video, I am just exhausted all the time now. I'm so fatigued because we've been burning the candle at both ends. And today was different because...
And both ends is here in the shop.
Yeah.
It's not like we got second jobs.
No. And today in the shop, it was just sort of like, we started drinking right away. So this is going to be one of those really, really sloppy drunk episodes. But it's also really windy, so we're going to have to get down to business because I don't know, the Space Force winds might come over. I don't know how that works. But anyway, what are you doing?
I'm making sure the battery's on.
All right, is the microphone plugged in?
Microphone is plugged in. I always forget about the battery because, most times you plug something into something and it turns on automatically. This doesn't. You have to turn it on. So.
Yeah.
It needs a little foreplay.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this is the last Sunday live stream before the Cridman holiday for 2020. To my left, your right is Crid, and behind the camera is Mrs. Toast, and Barely Legal Lance and Grace are here in the studio, live studio audience. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of drinking, and yeah.
And we scheduled this
for 1969.
Early, yeah. And once again, it somehow through something, it scheduled it for December 31st, 1969.
That's the second time that's happened, right?
It is, yeah. And I hope you watch. If you watched it the first time, welcome back.
51 years ago. Welcome back.
I remember that episode. It wasn't that good.
No way. We got a lot of good stuff. So some people have asked us, you and I have been saying not Christmas, Christmas, Xmas, Christmas. We've been saying Cridman. And I think it's sort of like it's like that guy on Joe Dirt who, when he goes back to Louisiana, and the
homo naked.
Yeah, the homos or naked guy. Yeah, he talks about Cridman, and so we started doing that, and it's all John Bishop's fault.
It is. Yeah, he told us a story.
It's all Sergeant Bishop's fault. So you know how when like your grandma gets something kind of right but mostly wrong. And that's what John was telling us his story about Cridman and Aaron Claflin. So he knows somebody who wouldn't say Christmas, but would get it wrong and say Cridman because like the way their accent.
It wasn't even really that. It was just slightly wrong of Christmas.
Yeah, but and you and I made it worse.
Yeah.
So it's more fun too. Especially we're going to talk about the greatest Cridman songs of all time.
Oh man, I love Cridman music. And
so you have to kind of like approach this as like sort of a Louisiana, like what are they, Creole,
maybe
kind of a thing. Maybe I don't know who Sergeant Bishop was talking about.
Some of that starts to come out, but it's so fun to sing my favorite
Cridman songs,
Christmas songs, and say the word Cridman. And try and sing along. It just makes me laugh so hard.
But you guys have to know the whole Cridman thing. There's really not a great story there. It's just John Bishop, aka Sergeant Bishop, used to tell us these wacky stories about people who he knew, and one of them was like this sort of Creole guy from Louisiana, and he So anyway.
and I think a lot of singers, when they have to sing the word Christmas, that you can't hit those those hard syllables.
You blur
those
it
two S's.
together,
So
yeah.
so you end up with Cridman.
Cridman, yeah.
And it's so fun to sing along.
Yeah.
Cridman. Yeah.
So for everybody who is wondering what Cridman was about, that's what it is.
Plus,
it's
we're
just
stupid.
It's just a dopey thing. Yeah.
Everybody knows that already.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody
we're just-
knows
Yeah,
we're
we're hanging
stupid.
out with Cridman, and I hope that someday I'm trying so hard to say the word Cridman every time I mean Cridman.
So that when you
that
actually have to say it.
when I actually have to say the word Christmas, it'll come out Cridman,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, what do you usually do for Cridman?"
I have a
mean
Cridman
Christmas.
hat. Dang, I could be wearing that.
Yeah, so Cridman.
Dog Life says Merry Cridman.
Merry
says
Cridman.
that?
Dog
Merry
life.
Cridman.
Dog's Life.
We still haven't figured out exactly how to spell it.
He spells it CHRIDMUD.
I think it's
Cridman.
KRITDTMAHN.
It's there's an
There's kind
NT
of a
in
soft
the end.
N.
It's like mint
Yeah.
at the end. Cridman.
Cridman.
Or Cridman.
How do you spell it, Crid?
Well, I can spell it CRI mint.
MIHN.
Yeah, mint.
Mrs. Toast got me this
Min.
Christmas hat several
Sometimes-
years ago, and I don't get
Yeah.
very many. I only get one chance a year to wear it, and I
Is that
always
a,
forget.
A cheetah?
It's leopard because I really like leopard and I think it's cool. So okay, so it's Sunday. It's fun day. It's been fun day all day, you guys. It's crazy.
It hasn't all been
around here.
fun.
I've been having fun, and yeah, it's sort of like this little. Maybe I could get like a hanger and put this so that it
Yeah,
pokes
it's
straight up.
Really great.
You'd be knocking stuff all over.
It would be
Yeah.
too. Hey, don't mess with my Christmas ball, my Cridman ball.
Hey man, you want your fingers broken?
So no, I like it off to the side.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Which way do you dress?
Apparently to the left.
To the left.
Yeah, sometimes I go both ways. Okay, so
Why am I
Mrs.
just
Toast.
learning about this?
Yeah, Mrs. Toast is working the board. Miss Thing, everybody has been like, oh, because I let the ball slip that you're going to the dentist. You have a little dental surgery on Tuesday, and people were like, oh my God, tell Mrs. Toast I hope everything works out and she gets better real soon. So everyone wants to know that. Everyone wants you to know that they are pulling for you.
Ooh, you want to
Sha-sha.
see a picture of like my stitches?
No one wants to see that. They just want to make sure you're okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what they want to see. What are we talking about today? Crid, you came in earlier today and you're like, I was talking about the music industry and how there are like bands and then there's the music business. That was a funny topic.
Well, there's bands, there's the music business, and then there's the business of entertainment and the entertainment business. And a lot of people don't consider them, even if they're in bands, they don't consider themselves part of the entertainment business. But if they want to
I like when I play at a bar
successful-
and it's like an over 21 place. It's adult entertainment.
Yeah.
Is that when
It-
Penis Flytrap is playing?
Penis flytrap.
Yeah. So I don't know what the end result of my thoughts and conversation were about the entertainment business versus the music business, but really they're both the same thing, but they don't approach it the same way. The movie industry does not approach it the same way the music industry does. And the whole deal was I passed by a movie theater that was all closed up, and I was like,
An
man,
adult
this has
movie
got to
theater?
be no, it's just
Oh.
a regular movie theater.
Because in this neighborhood,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
maybe,
surprised.
Yeah. And I was just like, man, I'll bet this COVID thing is really rocking the entertainment business.
Yeah, totally.
And then I thought, I wonder why a lot of my band friends don't consider themselves part of the entertainment business. They should, and if they approached it
Because
that
they
way,
consider themselves to be artists.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And
And Miss Thing, would you give me another one of these?
if
Did you just call Gracie Miss Thing?
no,
Well, she's
she
a Miss
just
Thing,
got
right?
up to get it,
You
and
called Gracie Miss Thing.
I
you
did.
know, so
Any other?
anyway,
Yeah.
I would like one, thank you.
Sorry, go.
well, there you are. I think if most bands considered themselves entertainers instead of artists, that would
They
get
would-
them a lot further.
They'd probably
If
do a lot
that's-
more
They
stuff.
would do
yeah.
better. Now whether you want to do better or not, that's up
Oh,
to you.
bless you.
But I think most people would ultimately like to be successful and popular.
Doing what they want to do.
Well, but there's the kicker: doing what they want to do. versus doing what other people want them to do, or doing what is popular, or something like that.
You know something that is popular at least once a year, making a Christmas record.
What?
Yeah. So a lot of bands make Christmas albums, and like for example, Slade, who had tons and tons of hits.
Thanks to Quiet Riot.
Thanks to even before Quiet Riot.
Absolutely.
Slade's
Way
biggest
before.
hit
Yeah.
was their Christmas song. Did you know that?
I
Do you
did
know
that.
Do you know why?
Because it's Cridman.
Because it's popular once a year, and so people are like, "Ooh, I want to get that."
That was
new...
something else I was thinking about. Was
Yeah.
was what if you were only allowed to listen to Led Zeppelin once a year?
Ooh, that should be a total thing.
Oh, I like that. Can we add Doors and
All of a
Chris
sudden,
Lewis?
you'd be like, "Man, you know who I really like? Led Zeppelin."
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
good.
they were good.
But
Yeah.
so Christmas records are cool because they always come back around every year. So you can have that resurgence in popularity because you kind of disappear for a while. And one of these
Yep.
we want to talk about today is the greatest Cridman songs of all time.
You know, I don't like to talk about this, but I'll talk about it today.
Okay.
I actually enjoy Cridman music.
Enough to listen to it in July?
No.
Okay.
But that's the other kicker is I will listen to it for about a week before Christmas or Cridman, and I'll get my fill of it, and then I'll be good with it. But
When I
there
came
is
in
some
this
stuff
morning,
that I
nobody was
really,
here
really
but me,
like.
and I just turned on the radio and it was like on some Christmas station. So you must have put it on there. It was like,
We're getting closer and closer to Cridman,
Yeah.
and so some of the radio stations
Just
yeah,
go there?
Go there.
Okay.
One of my favorite things this year is I've seen many articles about Cridman music and how there's a bunch of new Cridman releases that
it's the
and
same old
it's
shit
not-
though, right?
God damn it!
Sorry.
It's yeah. This isn't your parents' Cridman music. And what is it? It's covers of your parents' Cridman music. And one of them, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of a student of Cridman music.
Okay.
I know most of it, and one of them is a song called Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, and the original was a Phil Spector record sung by Darlene Love. It's a huge
Big
song.
hair, Phil Spector, or
No, small hair.
Oh,
Small
shit.
hair.
Oh, way to go, drunkie.
Phil Spector, and it is my absolute favorite Christmas song, and the Lumineers covered it, and they made a big deal out of it, and I went to YouTube and I listened to it, and I was like, this is crap, man.
This crap.
is garbage compared to everybody else.
who are the
that's covered.
Lumineers?
Well, they're a local Denver band.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, or Boulder band, and they're big.
And they suck
They're
chong?
big.
Okay.
But they should not be allowed to sing black women
Somebody sneaked in and put
Cridman
a beer right here.
songs.
God bless you, Grace.
and yeah, there you go.
What's one of your favorite Cridman songs?
Man, I like so much Cridman stuff. I love Elvis Presley's first Christmas album.
Oh yeah, Blue
Yeah,
Cridman.
well, yeah, Blue Cridman.
Was that on the
Blue
okay.
Cridman? He sang Blue Cridman. He sang White Cridman. He sang
Red
yeah.
Cridman?
A whole bunch of Cridman.
A bunch of colors in Cridman.
Yeah, I like that album. So as a kid, my favorite Christmas albums were Elvis Presley Cridman album
Uh-huh.
and the Beach Boys Cridman album.
Okay.
And the Beach Boy one is great. And but my mom was a huge Christmas person, and she had all these old like 40s through 60s.
Okay.
You know, like compilations that they
Let
put
me ask
out
you:
every year.
Did those Cridman songs lyrically? Did they make sense?
Well, some of them did.
What's
Not all of them did.
Because one
Did.
there's one standout that totally doesn't make any sense at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, and it's Chuck Berry's "Run, Run, Rudolph."
Run, Run, Rudolph.
So
Run, Rudolph.
So
Santa's
out
gotta
of
make it to town.
out of all the reindeers,
Yeah.
you know you're the mastermind.
You know-
What in the fuck does that have to do
Yeah.
with reindeer and
Run, Run,
Cridman?
Rudolph. Randolph.
Who's
not
Randolph?
too far behind.
There's all those reindeers. There's Donna and Randolph and Mortimer and
Statler.
Chewie.
and yeah. Yeah. Who the
Waldorf.
fuck is Chuck Berry talking about? And
Randolph. Yeah, in like
Who's
1959, he's
Randolph?
renaming reindeer.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Doug Santiello said,
Hey, Doug.
I don't celebrate Cridman,
He doesn't celebrate Cridman?
No, we
but
know
I
why.
like
Oh,
John
yeah.
Lennon and Paul McCarthy's versions. I don't know what that means because I don't like
they-
Christmas music or John Lennon
Okay.
or Paul McCartney.
We'll have to listen to those when Mrs. Toast isn't here.
All right. So, oh, wait.
Simply
difficulty.
wishing you a
Oh,
wonderful
yeah,
Cridman
yeah, yeah.
time. That's the Paul McCartney version. And
I wanna say
the
there was
John
a-
Lennon is So It's Christmas.
Cridman?
Is yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Cridman.
Yeah. You don't need
What
to remind
have
me.
you done?
Oh, please stop.
Another year
Yeah.
older.
No, really.
New one just begun.
I might get
That's
violent.
all I'm gonna say.
Hey, everybody, it's Wet T-shirt night. So,
I can't
I'm
sing any
so-
Cridman songs.
no, that there's something about,
That was
yes,
nice.
ma'am.
Well, Battle Axe says
Hey, Sam.
10 metric bucks.
Oh, God bless
Metric
you, Sam.
dollars.
Metric dollars.
I love metric money as much as I like regular
It's
money.
maybe more stable. I don't know.
I
I
can count it easier.
I saw Roy Wood from Wizard in an outdoor gig in July one year. He played "Wish I Could Be Wish I Could Be Christmas Every Day." Surreal experience on a hot summer day.
There's something about, like, bands can release Christmas records and they're really popular.
But in a hot summer day, it's kind of
Well,
like Crazy Eddie, Christmas in July. Now we all know that was a
Hey.
front for a big cocaine sale, which is
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
but, yeah.
So Doug and Sam, thank you very much for helping us out and supporting the channel and telling us your favorite Cridman songs. I'd like to know why Rudolph is the mastermind and not why he's not just the guy with the glowing nose who's also a reindeer, and who the fuck Randolph is.
Who's Randolph?
Randolph Scott.
Oh, let's get into the second part of that song.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Santa,
yeah.
Santa to the girl child, what would please you most to get?
Mm-hmm.
A little baby doll that would cry, drink, sleep, and wet. Away went Rudolph, whizzing like a saber jet.
You know, everybody who thinks that was surprised that Chuck Berry had cameras in the ladies' room,
Yeah.
it was all right there.
It's a total Chuck
It's
Berry
all
pee
right
thing.
there.
Yeah,
It's-
Chuck Berry likes to watch
Girls pee.
girls pee.
It's
He
all in the
told
Cridman
us
song.
in a Cridman song.
That's right.
What the hell, man?
Personally, I think My Ding-a-Ling is a much better Cridman song. No.
All right. On that note,
Yeah.
I think you guys connected a lot of dots around the barn.
We
to
really
get to this
did.
conclusion, especially when you pointed out that he has a song called "My Ding-a-Ling."
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to talk about watching girls taking a whiz, he'd be like, the song would be called "Hey, I like watching girls taking a whiz."
I think the funny thing about that
don't
would
think
be,
so.
like,
Chuck
hey,
is-
we
Chuck
need
is
a
a-
Christmas song. Why don't you just remake Maybelline?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, we're also doing a Cridman song today.
Oh,
man, I
okay.
haven't written any Cridman lyrics. And what's that deer thing?
Who had the most
reindeer?
famous
Randolph? No,
Christmas
Rudolph.
song?
Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby.
Yeah, I would say Bing Crosby or.
But like
or,
lots and lots and lots of rock and rollers have had Cridman's music.
Mm-hmm.
So Slade,
Didn't Billy Squire do one?
Billy Squire.
Yeah, Billy Squire.
You know who had the?
Waitress did
Oh,
one?
what? What
Twisted
about?
Sister has a whole album.
They have a whole album.
Oh,
Remember
that's
Brian
right.
Adams had
Yeah.
Reggae Christmas?
Oh, and someone pointed out Brian Setzer had a Christmas
Oh,
album.
totally.
Brian
great,
Setzer,
yeah.
I think that's the only reason he gets the orchestra together anymore is to play the Brian Setzer Christmas stuff.
Did Prince ever do a Cridman song?
Not to my knowledge.
What would Prince have played on a Cridman song?
Prince?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
man.
think I do know. I think
Yeah?
I see it right there.
Should
you want
we
to show
show it
everybody?
off?
Yeah.
This
Shit, I
is-
hit the camera.
No, don't hit the camera.
I did
don't-
already.
That's okay. We're all good. We can see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh,
shit.
oh dang. So
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I gotta straighten out again.
All right, there we go.
Is that okay?
What are we looking at here, Crid?
So this is our Prince guitar that you started a while ago.
Years ago, I was like, I don't even care if this ever gets finished.
Yeah, it was hanging up just almost as a thing.
And you know what happened? Someone came in
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Ooh, that's cool.
Yep.
Can you finish that by Christmas so I can give it away to
Can I
my
give it-
to my person?"
My significant other.
And
Yeah.
we and I said, "There's no way in hell." And Chris said, "Yeah, we can." He totally Bob the Buildered it.
That's pretty much what happened.
And
yeah.
it's-
yeah.
I think you know what we should do? We should do a Christmas reveal for this
Yeah.
guitar on Christmas Day.
Yep. And if the person what we should do is if we could get the person that's gonna pick it up in on it,
That'd be
that
fun.
would make it even more fun for the person that's going to get it.
That would be cool.
Because we know them both.
It's just like, yeah, we do
Yeah,
know them both.
yeah.
It's just like in the movie though, because it was a guitar that Apollonia bought for Prince
Yeah.
for a present, and this is exactly what is happening with this guitar. So,
Yeah.
if I never ever ever make another one of these, which I'm going to because Joseph, I know you're out there.
Yep.
But if I don't ever make another one after that or another one after this, I'm okay with it because it's going somewhere good, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So. anyway.
Yeah, and this is you probably can't see what's going
No.
on, but it's not all translucent purple. It's also got a metallic aspect to it on the sides, and I'm really, really happy with the way this paint job turned out. And this fretboard
It's cuckoo crazy.
is I don't want to say it's a happy accident, but it's a happy accident.
It's really it's what you and the person came up with.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
Yeah, so
you guys
the-
were
so the
both like,
person-
hey, let's make it this cool thing with the burst and this other stuff, and it just worked out.
But the fingerboard, happy accident. It's something that I thought about doing, but I didn't think about doing it on this guitar.
Ain't it cool?
And it's
like
really,
putting
really
pineapple and jalapenos on a pizza.
neat. Yeah, and
It's awesome.
There's all this just
I don't know if it's like that.
movement.
It's
going
really
on,
cool.
and it's really neat. And I hope that the person that gets it really likes it.
I hope that the person who gets it gives it a fresh squeeze.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah. So Prince didn't have a Cridman song.
Not to my knowledge.
What's one of your favorites?
One of my favorite Cridman songs.
We actually listened to Christmas music today, and I liked I liked and disliked it all equally well.
I like Here Comes Santa Claus. I'm not so much down with the religious aspect of Cridman. I'm more.
Well,
more
wait a
down
minute.
with
Wait.
Giving.
Okay, so you're
aspect
down
of
with the
Cridman.
commercialization of Cridman.
Sure. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm down with Santa songs.
Okay.
Um,
Snowman songs.
Snowman songs.
Reindeer
about
songs?
getting back with your girlfriend
Ah, yeah. Okay.
during Cridman.
Okay.
Yeah. I like a lot of Cridman music.
What's you know what stands out to me besides, not very many people know this, but my band Hawk Attack actually has a 4-song Christmas EP called Queen of the Monkey People,
Well, as it should be.
and it's got we have a couple covers. One is Father Christmas, The Kinks. What a
Yeah.
great song.
Yeah.
What a great song.
Yeah.
2 is the 12 Lays of Christmas that I kind of reworked a little bit and made it my own. And then 1 is Take Me to the
From
Liquor
Blowfly.
Store for Christmas. And the last, finally, we have Big Titty Christmas. It's not really available. Sometimes Brett puts it out there, but if I, for my Christmas money,
But
yeah,
but
for my Christmas money, Canned Heat and Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas Boogie is my favorite Christmas song.
that's a pretty good one.
I forced you to listen to that today.
Well, you didn't force me to.
Oh,
Several of my favorites are Christmas songs that shouldn't be Christmas songs.
Like the Hanukkah song?
Well, kind of like the Hanukkah song. Red Peter's "Holy Shit, It's Christmas."
that was
is
so
a
great.
laugh riot.
It is a regular laugh riot.
Damn it.
I would like to know what y'all's favorite Christmas songs are. And if anybody knows, I one time I looked it up, what the actual Canned Heat song was that they used as the Christmas Boogie song inspiration. It was the same. What is that song? I looked it up one time and I forgot.
It almost
Sorry.
sounds like Reveille. Bump it up,
Well, it's this crazy, and the Sunflower played on it. It was so good. It was before everybody died. Canned Heat. I love Canned Heat. Anyway, sorry.
So the Saturday Night Live song "Christmas for the Jews."
I don't know that one.
It's really funny. They got
think I
Darlene Love to
vaguely
sing
remember.
it. It's awesome.
Do you remember
So funny.
Mojo Nixon had a Christmas song about?
No.
Yeah.
It was basically Happy Birthday, but it was Happy Birthday to Jesus, and it was Happy
Yes.
Birthday to you, you woodworking Jew. Yikes! That it's Mojo Nixon, not me. I don't know. And Mrs. Toast will be the first to point out that he may or may not
Jesus
have
was
been
not
a
a
woodworker.
carpenter.
Joseph was the carpenter. Yeah,
Gee,
we don't know what
his
Jesus
stepfather.
did.
Jesus did some carpentry.
I
No,
don't
he
know what
didn't.
he did.
He actually went off with his best friend Joshua with his father, who was a mason and
I,
did
see,
apprentice
yeah,
there.
I don't know.
So
I'm
Jesus
no
was a bricklayer?
theologian.
No, they scrapped it all and they went on a silk trail to go find the three wise men because everyone thought Mary was crazy, saying that
Well,
this is a plot of a book. That's hilarious.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it's far fetched. Yes, ma'am.
Will you ask people for their favorite?
Yeah.
And Doug,
Doug,
I like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I like that when I was
always
like,
a
what,
classic.
12 when it came out. Oh my
God,
God, it
that's
was
yeah,
a
that's
laugh
been around
riot.
since the '80s.
Right?
That's on every single
Yes.
best of Christmas
Yes.
list for sure.
So there were a couple people saying that Prince doesn't celebrate Christmas because he's a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, joking aside.
Prince
but-
was a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh yeah, I thought that was.
I did not know
I thought
that.
it was common knowledge. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
But
Doesn't impact me.
Alison Baptiste said Prince had a song called "Another Lonely Christmas."
Oh, that's
that sounds
too bad.
depressing.
Prince probably could never. He probably could just decide. He decided to be alone because he could call up Vanity or Apollonia or Lisa and no
or
any of the other
the band,
Fly Girls.
Fly Girls.
Who was what was the
Wendy and Lisa.
no what was the
No, I think they were.
what was the girl the
girl band?
the girl band that
Oh,
Prince-
Apollonia 6.
No, it was
No.
some other thing that
It was like the something girls.
yeah the
The
The Pussycat Girls.
no, it wasn't that. Somebody's
Yeah.
typing on. Someone's feverishly typing
Yeah,
who the Prince
yeah.
girl band is. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna really force it to not try to.
Oh,
do
but
that.
here's the thing. When a classic I listen to every year multiple times. Check out Dropkick Murphys' "The Season's Upon Us." Weren't we just talking about them?
we
yesterday?
were just talking about the Dropkick Murphys. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, because I'm just a dork, I enjoy all of that 50s and 60s super pop Christmas music. Nat King Cole and Bing Crosby.
Okay.
And Brooks Benton and just
I want to say
everybody.
Richard
man.
Ryan once told me that White Christmas was recorded in like the summertime.
Well, they have
Because
to.
yeah, they
They
have
had
to
to
do
have
it.
it
Yeah.
ready. Yeah.
Actually, I think Bruce Springsteen was on Jimmy Kimmel this last week, and he talked about Christmas music and how much you want to record Christmas music at Christmas time, but
You don't want to wait a
can't.
year
Yeah,
to
so
release
you have to do it in
yeah.
July, and you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So he's never done it.
Okay.
And that's why there's only one live Bruce Springsteen Cridman song, and that's one of the reasons for the word Cridman is because he's like
Bruce
asking
Springsteen totally does
He's
it,
asking
yeah.
the band, Hey,
Hey, what do you get for
Clarence.
Cridman?
Yeah, what do
Yeah.
you getting for? Hey, Cridman.
Yeah, Bruce,
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen is probably who John Bishop channeled for Cridman. Yeah.
Yeah, Cridman. Yeah. I bet
Did you
did.
ever hear about the story where somebody wore a Texas Toast shirt they stood in line all day to get Bruce Springsteen to
Oh, the
sign their
backstage
book?
access.
Yeah, so it was like
I've
Bruce
heard-
Springsteen had a book,
I've heard rumors.
and
of this
someone
story.
stood in line all day with their Texas Toast T-shirt on, and Bruce Springsteen was like, "Texas Toast guitars, that's
That's
cool."
cool.
Click.
And yeah,
Next.
yeah. That you don't have to say that part.
You know that's how it went down.
Yeah, I know that's how it went. Everybody
I
knows
saw-
that's.
I saw the
Everybody
photo.
knows that's
I
how
saw
it
the
went down.
photo.
You don't have to tell them.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Come on, dude.
Sorry.
Do they celebrate Christmas everywhere?
No.
Like, is it no?
Do you remember when Cartman tried to bring Christmas to Afghanistan?
No, I don't. Yeah, but like when we had our Thanksgiving thing, like Thanksgiving in Canada is like a whole different month, and they don't even celebrate They don't even celebrate Independence Day in Europe.
I don't understand why.
Yeah, so Cridman is a fun holiday for everybody. It's sort of like Arbor Day or New Year's Eve, except for unless you're in China, where it's New Year's is like in February. I don't get it. It's just a fun thing. But Cridman could be like you could celebrate it all over the whole world.
Is Cridman
So-
everywhere? Cridman just ain't Cridman without the one you love.
Yeah.
So you put it out there like someone's feverishly typing the band, but they haven't. There was a couple guesses. Vanity Six, I said that. It's not it. Not Lisa in the Cold
No, who
Jam.
was like the Meet Me in the Ladies
It's
Room? Was
the
that Vanity
Somebody
Six?
Girl.
We'll be back
It's
real soon.
the something girls.
Yeah.
If only I had a phone. Oh wait, it's right there.
But hey, listen. So there are a lot of, but there's one that kind of went off the rails.
Yeah.
And I love it, and I laughed my head off.
Let's hear
inside
it.
My head. Dastardly Dave, basketball, and pancakes.
Dave, yes. That was so fucking funny, dude. That like Chappelle show. And it's funny, like Prince was like, "Oh yeah, that happened," and he kind of like told everybody, and they didn't even do a thing where it was like he had a thing of pancakes and like on one record that he made after that was a thing.
Maybe I don't.
I think it's
Yes.
it's so absurd that how could you make that shit up?
It's Charlie Murphy. He got Rick James stories.
Charlie
and-
Murphy was so funny on
Well,
that show.
At the
man.
end of the day, I mean, they still have to be like normal people, part of their
Yeah,
lives,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, even Prince, he's got to
yeah.
eat breakfast.
Do you think Philip McKnight is doing a Cridman show right now?
I don't think anybody else did the Goodman show.
Hey, speaking of who's doing a Cridman show, this Thursday, you and I will be doing our live Q&A, guitar building and repair Q&A, just like we normally do. And it's going to be 5 o'clock Mountain Time, live Q&A
On Cridman Eve.
on Cridman Eve. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You know why we didn't do a live Q&A last week, Crid?
I do,
Tell them why.
because we did a shape your own neck class, and that's what we did.
That was wildly fun.
And this is what we did, and we
We-
worked pretty dang hard.
We did. We did it all by hand. We used all hand tools.
Yep.
And we did. We shaped a guitar neck, and everybody that I had so much fun with that. I hope that everyone has their necks and they're busily shaping, or the elves are shaping, or whatever Cridman thing happens.
If you can get some elves, let me tell you, if you can get some elves to come in at night when you're
they
not
work
around,
cheap, like for
they
candy
do.
canes.
Yeah, candy canes, and they're small, so you don't have to feed them a lot.
They're little bitty.
Yeah, and you can get a lot of them in the shop.
And you can get a lot of them in a locker when you're done with them. Just stuff them in there like a clown car.
They just disappear, as far as I know.
As far as I know, no, they stick around.
Did Terrence and Phillip have a Cridman song?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
believe
A
they did,
Cridman?
I don't remember that. That's
Yeah.
what K. Cole 4001.
Mhm.
I don't remember that.
So
K.
South
Cole
Park-
4001
So
said
South
what?
Park started all about Christmas.
That's when Cartman tried to bring Christmas to Afghanistan. I can't believe you guys have never seen this episode.
No,
Fucking hilarious.
the original South Park.
Oh,
was
it's Jesus and
Jesus
and Santa Claus having
fighting
a
it out.
boxing
Yeah,
match.
Yeah, yeah. And when we originally wrote that episode,
Not very many people know this, but Crid was actually on the South Park writing staff for the first season. Not everybody knows it. I sort of like to wear my Cridman hat at a jaunty angle, sort of like a beret.
Don't say jaunty.
What's wrong with jaunty?
Are you French?
What's wrong with jaunty?
You're like de parfum.
Je suis prise. You know how that translates to you, love?
I don't know, but it's Trey Tacky.
I am ready for Cridman. So, what do you got there, Holmes?
I got a Guinness. It's Cridman time.
Did you bring that up? Monkey brought me in some
I brought-
Shiner beer,
yeah,
and
Monkey brought
God bless
Shiner.
Monkey for
I
bringing
brought
that.
this.
We saw so many people who don't normally make it into the shop. We saw Monkey, we saw Brandon this week. It was a lot of fun.
So Richard Ryan
Hey, Richard.
says the Christmas song, which is chestnuts, I guess, roasting on open fire.
Roast nuts chesting on an open fire.
Yeah, roast
Was
nuts,
written by
chesting,
Mel
open
Torme.
fire.
The Velvet Fog.
Ah, so that was, because that's.
And his friend during summer to try to cool themselves down.
I knew Richard Ryan told me about a Cridman song.
How do people know this shit? I think that's a made-up story for Johnny Carson's show or something.
You know what? Let's say it's true. Let's say it's made up. It's still good.
Yep, Mel Torme, the Velvet Fog.
Yeah.
I think that's terrific.
Richard Ryan has lots and lots and lots of awesome stories, and we should do a live stream with Richard Ryan
You know,
one day because
really,
he knows
you
so
think
many
his head
stories.
would be a lot bigger because he has so much knowledge up in there, you know?
He's.
How did you fit it all?
I don't know. Richard Ryan's very smart.
We
That's
should
how.
measure.
Yeah. All right. Have we talked about Cridman songs enough? I have to go pee really bad.
You
Go
keep
pee,
saying
we'll talk
that.
about-
You could have been done already.
We'll talk about Cridman songs for some more. And
All right,
then-
can
and
you
then when
vamp on
get back,
Cridman
yeah,
songs?
We can talk
Okay.
about Cridman
Well,
songs.
how come? I want to know how come no one's brought up Dominic the
Dominic the Donkey, the Christmas
Christmas
Donkey.
donkey.
I don't even know what a donkey is, but
It's
but that's
fucking
the song,
hilarious.
right? Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
if Ike was here, he'd already chimed in.
He would have. Yeah, yeah. Man, Christmas is one of those times of year where you it kind of feels good to feel bad, or to feel sad, or to feel nostalgic about stuff. And Christmas music, at least for me,
sometimes it's so fucking
easy.
melancholy.
It's
though.
but it's so easy to take you to these places where you just feel bad or whatever. And when those guys write that music, they know what chords are gonna put you in that mood, and how to write a Christmas song. Most of that stuff was written by really, really accomplished musical
Composers,
people.
yeah.
And it's easy to put somebody into a melancholy mood with just a couple of notes, and they're really, really good at it. And
It's like that parody on the political ads, like this key is like, yes, this is great.
Yeah,
This key is
yeah.
like, oh my God, you can't let this happen.
Yeah,
And they say
yeah.
the same exact thing, and it's totally different.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
yeah. And
I
that's
don't know
one of the
that side.
reasons that bands continue to cover the same songs, is because it's super easy to get the feeling that you're looking for without actually having to do any work. So
So Bill Pagansky has a question for you. Who came up with the idea for killing Kenny in every episode of South Park?
that was Matt Stone. No, I didn't write for this show.
That's funny, but it sounded like it before.
Yeah.
There's an ongoing joke that they stole.
Yeah, there's some. I still think they stole a few things from me, but I never actually wrote for the show, nor did I ever get credited with writing for the show. But I do think that there's too many similarities in the first season, and my connection to them to think that was just
To not be suspicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Feeling
yeah.
a little suspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, how many people have you ever known with a voice box cancer kazoo?
Cancer kazoo?
Yes, that's what they called it. That's what we called it at South Park.
Oh my God.
And I think you should come over here. Wow, yeah. Your painters are full of shit. That was the one that I kept hearing. Your painters are full of shit. You need to come over here. Your painters are full of
That's
shit.
right. I remember this story
And,
now.
What about the one
Yeah.
where like we all had mustaches and then they came out with the thing?
Well, that's a later one.
But
Yeah,
still.
Yeah, they may still be ripping me off, but ultimately I think it's just happenstance. Except for the Chewbacca thing, where everybody was dressed as Chewbacca, and I actually said at a city market in Moab, Utah, we should all go as Chewbacca this year in front of Matt Stone's sister. And 2 weeks later, everybody was dressed as Chewbacca.
So Battle Axe Guitars is changing the pace a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. Never mind Christmas songs. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not to be?
Yes, it's a
it
Christmas
is.
movie.
Absolutely is a
100%.
Christmas- is a
Christmas
Kridman
movie.
movie.
It's a Kridman movie.
And then Doc's out there too.
Hey Doc, thanks man.
Hey Matt, let's switch.
What?
He says,
you want my
remember-
hat?
No.
What's the matter? This is for all those people
Come
who are
over and
like.
sit down.
This is for all those people who are like, Matt talks too much on the
Nobody wants
thing.
to see me
You're a lot
on
closer to the
camera.
microphone. So
Yeah.
now you're black.
Now you're yelling at the camera, man.
I'm always
Come over
yelling at the
here.
camera. You have to go potty?
No.
You have to twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah.
Tinkle, tinkle, little. Where are you going?
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. I have any idea what's
Poo
happening.
poo hour. What the hell?
Chris is like, I gotta go pee.
Apparently it's intermission.
Intermission.
Don't go anywhere. Go get a beer.
So, yeah. So Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie.
So is Lethal Weapon.
Ooh, yeah. Lethal Weapon is. So Mrs. Toast has to get some dental work done on Tuesday, and I'm gonna use that time. So she's like, "Hey, will you go with me to dentist?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
No, you have to come.
And as it turns out, I have to be there, and I have to make sure that she's like still alive for like 24 hours or more, which I normally only have to make sure she's alive for like 2 or 3 hours a day. What the fuck? So anyway, so I'm just gonna hang around and watch Kridman movies and Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, the original, and yeah. So I think like some stuff like that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is there?
Oh,
another
I
some-
was just Battle Axe said I always thought of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles as a Christmas movie, even
It's a
though I know
great-
it's
it's a
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
and I
movie,
almost
yeah.
said that earlier. I'm like, no, it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but still a good movie.
Christmas Vacation.
Home Alone is a good Kridman movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody said that earlier and I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Nightmare Before Christmas, is it a Christmas movie or a Halloween?
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Kridman is a Halloween movie.
Hey, Greg Pearl.
Hey, Greg. I am so excited for Greg and we actually got a couple of guys coming out for the January Build a Classic Set Neck, and Greg is I can't remember if he's coming out for January or not, but Build a Classic Set Neck is going to be super fun. So Greg, I'm looking forward to seeing you again, brother man. So one of the things that we want to talk about though is building guitars and the way that we used to build guitars back in the 1900s.
The 1900s.
Yes,
Like
just
the
hap-
1910s.
the 1990s.
That's still a 1900, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So, Chris, have we moved? We've only got like 20 more minutes left, so we can stop talking about Christmas, unless you guys want to keep talking about.
Well,
Christmas.
someone mentioned Gremlins too. I forgot all about that.
Gremlins 2 or Gremlins also.
The
Yes,
original
as well,
Gremlins.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think my all-time favorite.
Didn't Hoyt Axton get what's his name?
He did, yeah. Hoyt.
Was that the guy's name?
Yeah.
I actually pulled that out.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah. Smithereens Christmas album. Look it up. It's great. That's all I gotta say.
Andy.
Andy the Saint. Is he like, hey, what's going on with my guitar? That's what everybody
guys are
wants to
Merry
know.
Bloods.
Christmas to the cool kids in Westminster. I gotta pee now.
We've been drinking a lot of beer. Andrew St. Pierre knows that when the power tools are turned off, it's all bets are off. For when the power tools are off, all bets are off. As far as when it goes to beer drinking.
Yeah.
And I've just been like so. We've got a really busy day tomorrow, and but after that, it's I don't know what's going on.
So you remember when you said, "Well, when are we going to take a day off?" And
Yes.
I said,
don't know.
Kridman.
Yes.
That was a joke. I wasn't actually expecting to work every single day until Kridman.
But here we are.
But here we are. Yeah.
We're not going to work every day before Kridman. We're gonna take off a little bit of time.
We are. Yeah, ultimately, because
I'm going to. You're not going to.
I got to come
I
in.
kind of expect you to come in on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you and I are coming in Thursday for a live Q&A.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Kridman on Friday, and then we can let's take some days off. That's
You know,
okay,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
if the power tools are off, does that mean that the air compressor is also off?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Oh,
I
okay.
turned it off.
I don't think that's
Possibly.
going to be a thing anymore.
I don't think anybody's ever lost a finger to the air compressor.
I don't think anyone's
No,
ever
but
lost
it's
a
'cause,
bet
you know,
at Popeyes to the air compressor either.
No one ever get it.
So, Chris, one of the things we wanted to talk about this evening was building guitars in 1990. And
Okay.
the idea came to me from James Yeager, and it was a different industry, different video. But he's like, blah, 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 blah in 1990. And I'm like, that's a cool idea.
Okay.
What was different about building guitars 30 years ago?
Probably in a mass capacity kind of a way. CNC was at its infancy,
It was definitely in its infancy.
and
yeah.
most
As far
stuff
as
was
guitars
still,
are concerned.
most stuff was still handmade, or at least hand finished, even if the outlines were somehow whittled out quicker.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that in the late '80s, Paul Reed Smith was doing CNC stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, for the decade of the '90s, you know what really stands out to me as like building guitars in the '90s, because it was a whole different. It was a paradigm shift. One is like nobody wanted to make stuff with Floyds anymore, but it predated the whole like pre-beat up guitar thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think back because I was really, really young in the 90s.
You were like
But
15, 13 or 14.
I was like 8.
12, yeah.
Yeah, I was 7 in
Yeah.
1990.
Do you guys know when Chris's birthday is? It's in January.
It is. I'm going to be 51.
Wait, that totally doesn't. You should have said you're gonna be like 32.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, all right,
Doesn't
never mind.
matter.
All right, yeah, you are gonna
I'm
be
owning my own.
OLDFART.
Yep.
So yeah, but building guitars in the 90s, it's a. You guys got to know, we are living in the good old days. Because back then, like what Stu Mac, everybody bitches about Stu Mac. What Stu Mac actually had in the 90s wasn't a whole lot. The catalog was really little.
And they sent it to you by mail.
They sent it to you by mail.
And you were glad to get it.
You were happy. You were stoked.
The new Stu Mac catalog's here.
In the early,
Yay! And it was
yeah,
the
It's
same
kinda
as
like
the
the jerk
old
in the
Stu
phone
Mac
book.
catalog.
yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time you got a Stu Mac catalog by mail? Because I got one probably 3 or 4 years ago, but that's
Yeah, I don't even remember.
yeah. There's so many different things. Like I said, you guys, we are living in the good old days of guitar building, and it's only gonna get better. You know what I mean? But like, it just back then, it was you had a Porter cable router, and you had a Craftsman bandsaw, and that was that.
Batman.
Any of you old school guitar makers out there who've been doing this for a long time, you guys know. Tell us, leave it in the comments. It was a whole different kettle of fish. I remember when I was at Roberto Venn in '89, which is really close to '90. When we were doing radiuses, we would go like this on a belt sander, and that's how we got our radius. There was no gauges, there was no radius blocks, there was no nothing. Now
We should try that someday. That would be so awesome.
that would be hilarious.
And then we can measure it. And then
like,
we can
how
throw it
close can you
away.
get by hand?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be hilarious.
We're doing that.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like how close can you get by hand?
And we each get a different radius.
I guarantee you, it'll be a different radius here and here.
Oh, there'll be a different radius. Yeah. Yeah. We should. That would be
That
hilarious.
would be fun.
We'll just take a block of wood. We'll cut it out so it sort of looks like a neck, and we'll radius some.
That is a terrific
Yeah,
idea.
that's fantastic.
Like you did with the neck class, you just kind of get the neck.
We could see how close we can get to an actual radius and then make it a real. Like, how do you make it a real radius by hand? That's a great. Let's do that video tomorrow. Let's pre-record that video tomorrow, and we'll have it live or we won't have it live, but we'll have
I
it.
just signed myself up for a bunch of work.
You just signed yourself up for a bunch of work,
I
baby.
just want to take a nap.
That happens after tomorrow.
Oh.
Tomorrow we work real hard, and then
We have to do a reveal for this little beauty.
we have to do a reveal for the cloud guitar
And
in
we have
Purple
to-
Rain
and
Purple.
We have to do
We gotta
a
spray
radius.
we gotta spray
by
a
hand
boatload
thing.
of sealer,
That's on you.
and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
The thing is fucking tits.
Turned
So-
out nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
But like, just think about like how many pickups were available back in the day.
Well, not that many, and a lot of businesses were created by that lack of
Right?
pickups.
Yeah.
And Mighty Might and Seymour Duncan and DiMarzio.
DiMarzio.
And if you look at it, they're all
EMG was around in the
certainly-
90s.
Yeah, they're all, DiMarzio was here, Duncan was here on and Mighty Might was making 1 million pieces out of brass, telling everybody you need more.
But you
more
couldn't.
mass.
You could not go to Amazon and buy. Hey, I need some P90s, and I need a 6 on the side staggered headstock tuner set, and I need a Nashville Tune-O-Matic with a metric stop tail. You couldn't get that shit. You had to. Yeah. Yes,
No,
ma'am.
you had to buy it by catalog.
Yeah.
Catalog. Yeah, people
In the
talking
old
about their
days, we had-
catalogs. Someone has a
had-
prized
wait,
possession
wait.
of an old catalog. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it. Yeah.
Somebody said they have an old Stu Mac catalog,
no,
like from
it
the
was
90s.
something else. It
And
was like
you'd-
a McCarty's or something. I don't
You'd
know.
send them a letter. You'd write a letter.
You would, yeah, yeah.
And
Well, and Doc says that.
Hey, Doc.
He was a Neck Radius shout out live on Thursday. I don't know what that means.
I think,
I
he
think
wants
what
us
he's
to do
wanting
it
to know
on-
if we can do it live.
We could. That would be fun.
We could give it a try.
It'd
We
be a
could.
Cridman miracle.
it'd
if
be
we
a
got
Cridman
anything good
miracle.
out of that deal. But
Oh
yeah.
no, that would have to be an. I get it now. That it would have to be an edited.
We're
video.
thinking that what if we took a neck blank and tried to get as close to 10 or 12 or 7 1/4 or whatever on the sander without using the swinging arm and just kind of go, that's pretty good, which is the way we did it back in the day. You know, you guys don't know. It was like I say, we are in the good old days right now. So, yeah.
So yeah. So Battle Axe recently realized that you repaired the trophy,
Hey, what?
and there was a request that you drink out of it, but you can't because it's like
You can't drink out of it on account of there's
it
a
looks,
hole.
It
in
looks really good on the screen, but you can't see that it's in real life. You could see it's really was
I'm afraid I'll cut
broken.
myself on it.
Yeah,
And there's a hole right here.
and then there's shit didn't line up perfectly around the rim.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we could pour stuff in it fast enough that we could drink out
Yeah,
of
but
it.
you don't want to cut yourself.
Oh God.
Mom always said, just like on
Yep,
the Brady
it's dripping,
Bunch.
It's dripping. Go, go,
don't play
go,
ball
go,
in the
go.
house.
We are the champions.
Of the world.
Do you need another beer?
No, I got plenty. Do you think Brad is watching right now?
I don't think so. I think it would have piped in already. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink out of this every day now.
Like a spit cup.
You have a dribble cup.
Yeah,
Brad said you
we
had a
didn't,
dribble cup.
we didn't exactly make the repair 100% perfect.
It was difficult to even glue it back together.
Oh, man.
Wasn't
Matt
it?
is drunk on Shiner beer and wild turkey.
This is not a regular occurrence.
It's not,
by the
but
way.
it's a Cridman miracle.
Christmas
Cridman episode.
miracle.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, you should go try to check out the Queen of the Monkey People.
Check it
Not
out,
safe
dude.
for
You
work
want to drink out of it? You
Yeah,
want to
I
drink
wanna
out of
drink
the,
out of
the
it.
Stanley
Yeah,
cup?
Yeah. Everybody's gonna be like, no, you're gonna pass
No,
COVID.
COVID.
Oh, no.
They French every night
no.
before they go
We don't
home. It doesn't
French
matter.
every night.
They'll argue and it's like, fuck you, fuck you. No, 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 no. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
There's something. It tastes kind of Duco cementy. I think Brad
Yeah.
sent us a.
Because you broke it and you glued it back together. You got little bits of ceramic dust floating around now.
I don't know. I get a lot of things in my.
Don't you think
in my
Brad would be-
mustache.
I think Brad would be totally cool as long as we don't drink Coors Light out of it. And we could like fill this hole here. We could do shots of beer out of this.
We could put some sort of rubber membrane in there. We could seal it with something.
Sealer?
Is this water or is this alcohol?
Just
It's
water.
chloroform.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Jesus.
What happened?
This is a rare treat, you guys.
What?
Holy shit.
What happened?
You're just funny. You're drunk. We don't see you drunk often at all.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Ready, go.
Ready, go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt.
I need
Oh,
a
man.
paper towel.
Clean up the melamine before it gets all
Oh.
blistery and swollen.
Holy crap.
Yeah, right?
Have we talked about Cridman enough? Is anybody watching this thing?
Yeah, I have no idea. We can,
163 people are watching.
just for us, we turn it off and go, oh, the machine turned off an hour ago.
I don't have any. I'm like all out of beer.
I think everybody.
I asked if
There's.
you needed some.
Well, you say it in the microphone, Grace.
I asked Matt if he needed more beer,
And then he said-
"Fuck no."
I did? That doesn't sound like
You
me.
said-
She's gonna correct your error.
You
People-
said no when you poured it in your Stanley cup. You said you had plenty of beer.
I guess if
trust
God
you.
Yes,
wanted me
you
to
did.
have another
I
beer,
got
he'd
your
have
back.
miracled
That's
it into
exactly
this
what
glass
he
by
said.
now.
Vagina power, man.
Empower yourself, Grace.
Me too, hashtag.
Yeah.
Would you like the one?
But you know what?
Tempt fate?
I think-
May or may not-
Yeah.
Oh my god. People like drunk Matt.
No, they don't. It's the beer hunter. I don't want to wreck my Cridman hat.
Oh my
That was
God.
nothing.
I should have shook it more.
Yeah, you should have.
That would have been fucking hilarious. I wish we would have thought of
Hey,
that.
fucko.
One of us, or both of us.
Damn it. I did a little,
Yeah.
not enough.
Oh wow. So Zitherby said he used
Hey,
to love
Zitherbees.
Shiner Blonde, but I'm not sure they even make it anymore, as I can't find it anywheres.
Where I grew up, Shiner was just the beer you drank. That was what they had. And it was on tap. We should get sponsored by Shiner. How cool would that
We
be?
have to swap out a lot of stickers.
I don't care. Powered by Shiner.
We could make that logo.
Oh, Dwayne Davis said just tuned in. Good to see Matt drinking some good beer for a change. Well,
Thanks.
if you just got here, you don't know the half of it.
You don't know the half of it,
Matt is
Dwayne.
drunk.
My shirt's all wet.
Well, you said wet t-shirt contest.
It's wet t-shirt now. Woo!
Oh my God.
They all think it's real delight.
This is devolving quickly.
If anybody who is like a fan of Joe's Garage knows Wet T-Shirt Night is an awesome song. Not you, because you don't like Frank Zappa.
I've listened to enough Frank Zappa here to.
I'm going to get a
to
bunch of
say
Shiner beer on my
I'm
mustache and
solid.
Frank Zappa.
Oh my
And
God.
get it all over you.
God.
What?
Well, you and Andy the Saint has a message retracted, and I'm curious to know. What
Message
did he
retracted?
say?
What did-
yeah,
what
he
did Andy
typed
the Saint
something
wanna-
and took it back.
Then he took it back.
Yeah.
It was probably like, I drank more beer and banged more quiff and pissed more blood when I was out at Texas Toast Guitars than any time in my whole life. I bet he didn't say that at all.
Oh, he
That's a
said it's
Goodman
like Nightmare
miracle.
Before Christmas with better fed characters.
Yes.
Oh my God!
What'd you do?
Oh, that's awesome.
I just licked off like all the moisturizer that I put on my face earlier today. And that sounds really, not. It sounds,
Holy shit.
but
I'm
that
not
was-
used to
that was-
being the most sober person.
that was lotion.
You know what's
Nothing
fun
but
is like,
lotion.
I love, okay, can I just tell you guys, Phil McKnight is one of my favorite guitar people in the whole wide world. His live streams aren't nearly as fun as this. Not nearly as fun as this.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I don't think he's like just
Because he doesn't have a cast of
chugging
characters.
beers. Yeah.
No matter how entertaining he is.
Brad Angove, Dan Thompson, Dylan McCurchie, all those guys, like, I love all those guys.
Uh-huh.
They're not as fun as us. They're not as drunk as us, that's
Well,
for sure.
Battle Axe said nobody are as fun as this.
I would like to challenge Dan Talks Tone, Dylan and
Dylan
Guns.
makes shit.
Dylan and Guns. Brad. Oh, Brad McKnight and Philip Angove
Philip
to do
McCurchie.
Philip McCurchie. No, I already did that one.
Mc-
To do a hilarious, like, I'm drunk, Cridman fun time video that's as
Yeah.
fun as this.
Oh, apparently Brad's working on it.
Oh, Brad's here?
No. Somebody, Gray Matter Stew, says Brad's working on it. I think he's influenced, but the peer pressure.
Brad can't hang.
Having a good time in the video.
Brad can't hang. You know what would be great? Oh, so okay, we've
Yeah.
got to get for 2021, when all this bullshit COVID stuff is done, we gotta do some more videos with Dylan and Dan and Philip McKnight and
Brad's coming down. He's coming
Brad's
down.
coming
here.
down. We gotta. You know who else we gotta get? We gotta get. You know who we gotta get? We gotta
Free.
get him.
You gotta get.
Gotta get. Yeah, it's on the tip of your tongue. We gotta get.
Dan.
No, he lives in Tennessee.
Oh,
Brian.
Brian.
Brian Nutter. That's right. We gotta get
Yeah.
Brian Nutter. We do another live thing with Brian Nutter, or we
But
go
a real
to
live
Tennessee.
thing,
We'll
like
go to
us in the
Tennessee.
same room.
We we
Yeah,
will be
that would be-
drunk off
yeah,
our
dude,
asses.
stupid.
Stupid
And so fun.
drunk. Yeah.
So Andy, I'm going to paraphrase his comment, but he
Andrew St. Pierre's got to be there too.
and he just threw down, and I'm going to say it's to pitch in for your beard oil fund.
Beer oil.
I'm
fun?
paraphrasing. He said he never thought he'd see the day you'd use beard oil, but I'm.
Oh, beard oil.
Well, because
no,
you were
I
like,
didn't-
oh, my
I didn't-
moisturizer, or like,
You know,
he
you
has
look
like
really
coconut oil or
slick
something.
until you've moisturizing is a thing and dry skin is a thing, and it sucks when you don't have something. So
You're like Rico Suave.
Yeah, I try.
You're like Puerto Rico Suave.
Yeah, but you know,
Rico
I mean, you got to put something on your skin, especially here because it's so dry.
Totally is. Yeah.
So-
Everybody gets nosebleeds. Remember Mrs. Tone came down and she was like,
Everybody
"It's
gets
so goddamn
nosebleeds."
dry. I got a nosebleed." Yeah.
And then your skull cracks apart, and you have to.
That didn't happen to her, but
But
she
you're
was really.
but you're also a cheap date.
She wanted some humidity. That was she was not happy.
Soul glow. Everyone's talking about how shiny you look. And someone said so
Yeah.
Dude, you actually look like you're like as cool as Steven Seagal in the 90s.
Yes, that's it.
You know,
That's it.
What's wrong with that? That's
you-
totally
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelly LeBrock, all
Yeah.
those like
Mhm.
kendo. Whatcha?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I have about 8 strands of hair, and I'm doing everything that I can with them. at
I
this
think you look
point.
cool.
Thanks.
I do. I really do.
Thanks. I'll tell you a story later.
Tell me now.
It will make you cry.
What happened? Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Nope.
I'll tell you. Tell me an embarrassing story, and I'll tell you an embarrassing
Nope.
story.
Oh my God, you want to rein
Nope.
this in right now?
All right, let's go ahead and wrap
there was
this
this
one.
one time-
Okay.
Oh, not you, a guy you knew in the
And,
Navy.
a
A
All
guy
right,
doing the
yeah,
Navy,
right.
not me.
So me and my dad are taking
A flight.
to California. And,
Yeah. You know, your father might actually be watching.
He's not. I'm gonna finish it up that way.
All right, wrap it up, guys.
And
It's 6:01.
and
Gone over our
the
allotted
flight crew
time.
finds out about my father's service, and so
Yeah?
so we're preparing to take off.
Yeah.
And they get on the intercom. They're like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that we have a veteran and a hero
That's from the
And
greatest generation.
from the greatest generation, and here he is, and they announce my father's name.
Yeah.
And everybody like claps.
Uh-huh.
No, where to go with, and everybody claps, and my father stands up, and everybody says, you know, thank you for your service.
Uh-huh.
And
Greatest
sits-
generation.
sits down, and that was the the greatest moment of my life.
And that's the best story ever.
yeah, because I fucked it all up.
I know it's the best story. And then what happened?
I think you had a point, and you totally lost it.
I had everybody in the palm of my hand, and then I dropped the ball.
And then your dad pooped his
And then he
pants.
pooped. It was both the greatest moment and the worst moment of my life.
Oh, you're dick. You're dick. I know what you're doing now.
And that is not this. That is not
That
my
totally
father's
did
story.
not
but
happen.
That's somebody else's story that we heard.
Oh,
And then he
for
pooped his
crying out
pants.
loud.
The end.
The
This,
Okay, good night, kids.
we're gonna get kicked off the internet for this.
Good night, kids. Let's wrap it up,
Wait.
boys.
No F-bombs.
Oh my.
Come on,
Yeah, there
where's
was
the
a lot
button?
of F.
Which is the button? Which is the button? Say
Yeah.
good night, Gracie.
Oh my word. This might be the drunkest we've ever been.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll see you Thursday.
Yeah, they
the
might be-
day
they
before
might be
Christmas
grounded next
Eve.
Crit
Christmas
mint,
Eve.
crit mint is my favorite crit mint.
This
All right,
is
hit the button. Do it
this
now.
is the kookiest
Now.
live stream of all time.
Good night, everybody.
I don't have any idea what's going on. My shirt's off.